We are once again hearing today from legendary guitarist Jake Lee, best known for his iconic work with Ozzy Osbourne, as he shares another update following the shocking news of being shot multiple times outside his Las Vegas home. As we've been following this story, Jake has now decided to open up even further, sharing the details in parts as a therapeutic way to process the incident for himself. In a horrifying twist, Jake now reveals that he wasn't the shooter's initial target. Here's what Jake shared today on his social media. Hope everyone's enjoying their Thanksgiving. I've been debating on publicly talking about getting shot and have decided that it would probably be good for me. Somewhat therapeutic. And by documenting it, I can more easily put it behind me, and you might find parts of it interesting. At first it seemed too daunting, but then I realized I could do it in parts. Like this. We were about 50 feet apart when I heard the shots. I quickly realized he wasn't aiming at me. He was aiming at my dog. I threw my end of the leash at Coco and yelled to go home. He did. He's a good boy. The first shot to hit me was in my left forearm, entered about an inch below the elbow on the underside. Exited topside. It felt like a burn. Not particularly painful, just like a quick burning sensation. I thought it must have been a graze. Fortunately, it missed any bones and my elbow joint, and has healed remarkably quickly. The scars aren't much bigger or darker than some of my age spots, and I'd probably have to point them out for you to notice. All my fingers still move well. I initially lost feeling in the back of my hand, but it has been slowly coming back. In this spirit of giving thanks, I am most thankful my dog wasn't hurt, and also the damage to my fretting arm was minimal. Unlike the other wounds, which I'll get to in part 2, don't really have pics of my arm, so you get another Coco pic. So as you heard there, the thieves who, as we were told by Jake on his first update, were looking over a neighbor's motorcycle. Once Jake noticed and said something, the shooters decided to shoot at Jake's dog, before then turning fire on him. It's a very bizarre story all the way around. Hopefully part 2 will shed more light on what happened. The most important thing though is that everyone is okay, and Jake is on the road to recovery. Jake Lee stepped into Ozzy Osbourne's band in 1983 following the tragic loss of Randy Rhoads, and made his debut on the Bark at the Moon album. His guitar work has cemented him as a legend in the world of rock and metal. We will keep you updated on Jake's recovery and Coco's as he continues to share his journey. That's all for now. We thank you for watching Rock Buzz.